Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to the news with Psycho Seb. Now, before this video, I shot another one, which is more about, the true comic book news than this one, because this is more like a pop culture news, since characters like Batman and Superman are already a part of a wider huge culture than just comic books specifically, which, to be honest, not many people care about these days, right? But I'm going to upload that one in the evening, I think, or after this one. Well, never mind. Now, as far as this goes, I'm going to provide a link to the article in the description down below so you can read it for yourself. I'm not going to be reading out the entire article. I'm just going to give you the gist of it and then give my own take on the matter. But the headline of the article says, "The Flash director Andy Muschietti confirms Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton will play their Batman characters in the Flash film," which basically means that they are going to make a Flash movie, which is most likely going to be a film more or less loosely based on the comic book Flashpoint, or any other comic book where the characters travel through different alternative dimensions or the DC multiverse. And the Flash, Barry Allen, then he will meet different versions of Batman. And the two versions of those that he will meet, we don't know how many versions of Batman there will be. The two versions will be portrayed by Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck, actors who have played Batman in the past. What do I think about it? What do you expect me to say? Like, at first, I do not understand people who are, and there are going to be many people who are going to spend days and days and days discussing this and thinking about it. Like, firstly, at this point, who cares? Like, these things have been over-discussed. I think that the entire superhero genre made into films has been overdone already. There have been so many different interpretations of Batman in films. There have been so many interpretations of like Marvel characters in the films that who cares anymore? I don't know. People who don't read comics and just watch the films, they care. Because there haven't been as many comic book films as there have been comic books. So, but that's a different question. This being said, I think that if there have to be more superhero films, if there have to be more Batman films, well, this is the way to go, I think. Honestly, at this point, me being a Batman fan for my entire life, and I have been reading Batman since I was 4, I don't care anymore. I don't care about any new Batman versions. I know that they are not going to make any Batman movie that I would be completely and absolutely satisfied with. Because I will always be the comic book fan and the Batman animated series fan. As you can see there, I've got, like many action figures of the Batman animated series characters, and Batman animated series is quite honestly my own personal favorite interpretation of Batman, even more favorite than many of the comic books. And if I have to focus on the films, it is Ben Affleck who is my favorite Batman, because he is the most faithful to the comic book version of Batman. And if I've got to talk about the second place, it is Michael Keaton, because it's the 89 Batman. It's the first Batman movie I saw, right? So, and it's the Batman that the entire animated series was based on. Even the bloody main theme is the same, or almost the same, right? So, it's just the logical way to go. If you are to make a movie about Barry Allen traveling through the multiverse and meeting different Batman, who else should play the Batman than the men who already play the Batman, the best ones, right? So I don't really care about Christian Bale as Batman. I enjoyed Christopher Nolan's Batman films on their own. I don't really consider them to be proper comic book films because they are very different. They are much more realistic than any other comic book film. So I love those films, but they are, in they are really a different game. And so the only thing that then remains is to cast Kevin Conroy in any way. Ideally, just his voice to appear as a cameo in the film to represent the three Batman, or the three best Batman in the history of movie and TV Batman interpretations. So the conclusion of the entire video is, yeah, why not? I mean, at this point, who cares? I don't even care about new superhero films. I don't even care about new comic books being written and released these days, because there's just no chance they'll be good. I mean, published by the big two. So, they will not let anybody write. I mean, they will not let any non-SJW write what they want completely. Everything will be at least touched or influenced to a certain extent by the SJWs. So who cares? Who cares anymore? Nothing matters. But if there was a Batman film to be made, or a film to be made where Batman would appear, I think that casting those actors that have proved that they are the best Batman is the way to go. Why not? I mean, I will see it. So yeah, that's my take on it. What do you think, my friends? Do you share my opinion, or does your opinion differ in any way? Let me know in the comments down below. And that'll be all from me, my friends. See you soon, and bye.